Have you ever wanted your own personal spacecraft that you could launch into space and land on the moon? Well, a global team of scientists, designers, and engineers is working on a program that could provide you with an opportunity to do just that.
So I've been researching very low cost, very small spacecraft which you can actually send out into the solar system for maybe $100 at a time, $200 at a time. And these are things called thin film spacecraft. And what we do is we take the silicon chips out of the black chip packaging you normally see on a circuit board, and then we attach that to the Kapton, print on some other electronics, attach solar cells, and then we can send that off into space. We want to have thousands of people back their own spacecraft and send them to the moon. So the plan is we'd like at least 2,000 people each to own their thin film spacecraft, which we call Scouts.
We'll put them into the CubeSat. We'll then launch them into space, probably into something called a GTO orbit, which goes as close as a few hundred miles above the surface of the Earth and as far out as 20,000 miles or so.
When we do that first launch, we'll drop off half the thin film Scouts into the Earth's atmosphere. So that means you can demonstrate that you can land these devices on planets with an atmosphere. In this case, it just happens to be Earth. It could be Mars or anything. Once those spacecraft have been released, we'll actually fire up the onboard propulsion system. And over the course of about a year, we'll basically slowly raise the orbit of our spacecraft until we get close enough to the moon that we get captured by its gravity and we go into orbit around the moon. And we want thousands of private individuals to have their own spacecraft and explore space. Just like children at school go on field trips, geography field trips is a normal part of their education, it would be great one day if in your science class you have your robotic field trip out somewhere in the solar system.
If you'd like to participate in the mission, check out the group's Kickstarter page for more information. I'm Matt Sampson, the Weather Channel.